Yeah. Blimey, mate. That's some night. Ooh, mate. Hope you're good. Long night, mate. Long night. I just thought I'd run this one, mate. While I'm here, go do some work on my computer. Didn't sleep good last night, mate. Good morning, Martin. Good to see you, mate. Yeah, I didn't sleep good last night. Wasn't good. I saw you on a live, Martin, but I thought, with Andy, I thought I can't talk because I've got to try and go to sleep, but oh, it's a hard night. At least PG's going to be quiet today. He's in bed. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. That makes the world a safer place for me, PG, doesn't it? But yeah, there wasn't the greatest sleeps last night. It's like, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. But yeah, I don't blame you, mate. It's a long old time, isn't it? But Martin, I saw you held something in as well, which was absolutely brilliant, wasn't it? So onwards and upwards, isn't it? And PG saying hello. That's it. Yep, she's back, mate. Which is good. Well, almost back, isn't it? Obviously now it's hard. When the weather's temperature's going to drop and everything, but it doesn't look too bad this week, does it? But yeah, that's what you want, Martin, isn't it? You've had it right bad. It's nearly 2 weeks, wasn't it? You had that. And that, Martin, is cruel, isn't it, to anyone? Especially this time of year, when you know it's all just coming in, you're like, Jesus Christ. I thought I put my Christmas things on. It's the 1st of December. Oh, and no wonder it's not working. There's nothing in it. I kept wondering why it was burning into my eyes. What an idiot I am. I didn't put the slide in it. And I kept thinking, that looks weird behind me, doesn't it? There you are. The 1st of December. Yeah, I know. Scares the life out of me, Martin. Even when I was sniffing and sneezing a lot yesterday. Oh, God knows, mate. It's worrying, isn't it? Panic so much. Every time I don't feel good, it's like, oh dear. Because obviously SJ starts work on Wednesday. And if I don't take him, he has no real way of getting there. So obviously I can't be on the beer really too much. Which is a bit of a sod for December, but it depends what time shifts they give him, obviously. But if it's 8:45, like he's starting on Wednesday, then it's almost impossible. So I won't be on the beer too much, will I? You can still get some reviews done and so on, but it's good in a way, so it will keep us halfway there. And it's good for him, isn't it, to have his first job, especially up here in the winter, is really good for the month. But as I say, hopefully they don't start him too early, otherwise I'm snookered, don't I? And I couldn't have an early beer and do an early stream like I used to before, because we've got to pick him up, haven't we? If we don't collect him, he ain't gonna never get back, is he? So, I mean, he could get back, but it's just, we'll see in a way. It's one of them things, isn't it? He'll survive at the end of the day. I'll make sure he gets there for the main thing. Obviously Wednesday's his induction day, and then we'll see where he goes from there. But the thing is, he's at work and it's good for him, isn't it? But yeah, this channel, Martin, yeah, house stood still for us. I was done the only one who cooks. I made as a simple stew. Yeah, but that's such a, when I saw the post on YouTube, and I thought, after everything that's gone on, that was like, wow, that's good, isn't it? Because the one thing you need is, as you know, you need your strength from your food, and if you haven't got that, it's one of them, isn't it? It is hard, especially like saying you don't know what it is. I mean, like, you can't get a doctor, you can't do this, you can't do that. It's just, yeah, no, Martine. Every time we were bad that morning, and I was thinking, oh, I kept sneezing, and the trouble is with me, every time I'm ill, everyone just says, oh, it's the beer, and I was thinking, yeah, but I didn't drink the night before. I'm going to take it really easy, because the last thing you want is to get ill and have a hangover, innit? So yeah, obviously with SJ, it gives us both kind of a purpose, innit? And obviously we've got the third dog, so it's going to be really hard to walk the dogs. This was the problem we had before. Obviously they're going to go out today and tomorrow, but after Wednesday, I don't know, we're going to try 3 of them together, but it can be a little bit hard work, but we'll work on that. We'll see, we'll give them a chance and see where we can go with it. God blimey. And it was 2 weeks, wasn't it? 2 weeks, Martine, just wiped out for nothing, isn't it? Especially when it's both of you as well, isn't it? It's horrible, mate, isn't it? And it's like, there's just so many, you know, if you think to when we were younger, Martine, it weren't that long ago, was it? But there weren't so many viruses like there was now, and we've got all the influx of all these different people, and that's what it is. That's the truth. I think you know as well as I know. You've got all these different influx of people from here, there, and everywhere. There's so many more, you know, like basically diseases and germs and everything than what there used to be back in, say, the 80s. You know, in the 80s, you got a cold and a few other things, and that was it, wasn't it? And now it's just like, it's bad, and they say you can't get into the doctor half the time to find out what's wrong, so you've just got to sit it out and, you know, pray for when you get better, isn't it? It's horrible, mate, for me. It's just, I commute 20 miles to home, hardest bit of the night. God blimey, yeah. Yeah, no, I remember saying you got a taxi. Yeah, 20 miles, PG, especially after a night. What'd you do? Put a bit of music on, I would. Put a bit of music, get a bit of Robbie going, mate. Angels, no, not Angels. Let Me Entertain You. That's a good one. That's a good one for driving along. Or Stronger, Kanye. But yeah, but you got out, Martine, and maybe the fresh air and everything, you know, gave you that little thing as well, isn't it? It's hard, mate, isn't it? I know it's like bloody. Oh, I can think of a few people I might wish it on, Martine, but I won't mention any names. But yeah, no, I know what you're saying. It's just horrible, mate, isn't it? It's just, sometimes you can't. But you do, didn't you? You're lying there and you're thinking, why me? What have I done? You know, and it's like, not that it's your fault in any way, shape, or form, but you just think that, didn't you? You think, what have we done? Yeah, and then you got to remember, Martin, that's not like a couple of days ill. This is 2 weeks. This is you know, that's hard to take. The psychological aspect of what everyone forgets as well, and I think, oh yeah, you know, you're getting better. You know, if it's going to be all right. I get that bit to it, but you know, 2 weeks is a long time. You know, literally nothing going on. It's crazy, isn't it? And very worrying, isn't it? Get music on, take it slow in the wet, work in Liverpool, not a bad journey this time in the morning, busy motorway. Makes sense, mate. I get that, PG, I get that, I know what you're saying. But it's something you're used to, I suppose, isn't it? So it is, you know, I wasn't that bad with COVID. Yeah, that's crazy, Martine, isn't it? That's like, fucking hell. You know, it's like, I don't know what to say. Like I say, it's awfully worrying. And you're just thinking, bloody hell, Martine, you know. But in yourself, don't you? You just kind of think, you know, when's this going to be over? It's horrible, isn't it? So panics me about it. Now, I wake up in the morning this morning, I'm thinking, oh, I don't feel that bad. I didn't sleep good, but then that's happens a lot of time. We were watching that, I can't remember, that matey with Rex. And Michelle was like, "Oh, so we watching any more?" And I was thinking, "Oh God, I don't know." And I thought, "No, I want to try and go to sleep." So I tried to go to sleep, couldn't sleep, then fell asleep, and I was watching some walk thing on the wall about after the war, and then I couldn't work out where I was with it when I woke back up. Yeah, I've been doing this job nearly 16 years, so know all the routes. Ah, see, not as silly as he looks, are you? No, see, PG, I get it, mate, I get it. That's what it's all about, though, mate, isn't it? Yeah, I really thought I wasn't going to get... Blimey, Martin, you mean you started to feel that bad? That's that. You see what I was saying earlier, though? That's the psychological effect that it has on you. And people that don't realise that, Martin, you know what you're going through, we only know, you know, what you're telling us. We don't know what's going on, you know, in the background, and it's in your head, isn't it? It's like, yeah, that's horrible, mate. That's not fair, is it? You know, when it was with Michelle, like we were saying, if any could make us worse and you a bit better, we'd all be all right. It's just horrible, and you get to that point, don't you? And you think, fucking hell, this is not right, you know. And anyone can work it out. It's just not. God, blimey, that's like some bad virus, isn't it? You know, that like you say, pure. If it's like worse than COVID, it's just awful, isn't it? And like you say, when you wouldn't wish it on your worst enemy, that says pretty much all you need to say about that one, doesn't it? Oh, that's wrong, mate. I so feel for you. It's absolutely evil, isn't it? That's just wrong, mate. But like I say, it's just one of these things, isn't it? Now, and it happens to so many people, and you do though. You're right. You just get wiped out, and you haven't got a clue what it is. Setting off in a minute. Catch you later, PG. Sleep well, mate. Yep, I'm sure we'll talk again soon. I will get that first review up probably today or tomorrow. I'll sort that one out, and obviously I'll do the other one this weekend. So yes, thank you, mate, and yeah, sleep good, behave. But yeah, I know what you mean, mate. You've got to get that done. But as I say, Martin, you get to that stage, don't you? And you sort of think, oh, blimey, mate. I didn't feel good. And remember, until the weekend, we didn't have any form of beer last week. And neither of us two felt great. And it was sort of like, I said to him on Friday, I said, well, we've got to do some reviews anyway, so we might as well do something. And then it was like, I say, just Friday and Saturday. But keeping it to that isn't so bad for us, I must admit. But you sort of think, Jesus Christ, what is this like? It can be worrying, can't it, at the end of the day? Because like you say, you get to that stage, yeah, no point asking for... Yeah, and that's bad, Martin. That's the world we live in now, and, you know, what anyone wants to say, I get that, and everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but when people say that's not wrong, mate, that's totally wrong, isn't it? You know, crikey, when I was younger, you used to know the doctor, you know, you phoned up Dr. Jeffries and you went to see him. It was like, it's a different world out there, mate. You know, it's just, I don't know, it's hard, isn't it? It's not gone for the better or anything, is it? But that's why I thought I'd come on here, Martin. I thought, I'll come do an hour on here. I'm trying. This one's like fighting a lost cause, but it gives you that kind of will to go. I think it's on about 200 hours now, or something, 230, 240, I can't remember, something like that. But it gives you that will, you know, to try, doesn't it? Yeah, I've never been that sick. Oh, fuck, mate, that's bad, isn't it? That's just like, that's not right, is it? Very worrying, mate, isn't it? Especially for you. Fucking hell. Ooh, mate. That's what I thought today, Martin. I thought one of these mornings while I'm here, and sometimes I go in George's Street, but it's so crazy sometimes. Crikey, we like to have a few people in there. That was crazy the other day, like 120 odd people in them. Just... But they have had it, you know, on our ones, but obviously they're not going to push this one anyway. But even the other one, they don't push nothing like that. It's like, fucking hell, there's all these people like, what the fuck? Whoever knows who, it's hard, isn't it? Especially when you're first woken up. And poor sod got stuck in the traffic, didn't he, yesterday? And I thought, oh dear, but I just couldn't look at YouTube. I just thought, I just got to, sometimes you've got to sit there, haven't you, and take a step back and take it easy. Because if I start talking, you see, I knew when you and Andy were on last night, and I thought, if I start talking now, I just wake myself up more. And then I'm kind of wide awake, I just left the phone and watched the telly last night, which is a rare change for me, I must admit. But it is the better way to do things, as you know, because sometimes you think, I just got to do that. I've got to get that right. Good to see Paul G. Martin, wasn't it? Looking forward. Onwards and upwards, as they say. I've got to sort out my water bill, you know. I still haven't sorted it out. I'm probably not going to do it today. I thought I'll get up nice and early, come on here, do an hour, do the dogs, maybe take the camera later when I do the dog walk. If it's not peeing with rain, we've got to watch the weather a little bit, because one of them says it's going to rain. It's like, oh, not again. But obviously they have to go out today and tomorrow, because after that it's going to get difficult by taking them out on their own. Oh dear, I'll listen to that after. I'll probably sent me a voice message. His dog's not very well. Yeah, I watch people not always commented. Yeah, no, that's what I try and do now, because I'm always got to be like, hi, you know, hi George, hi Andy, oh, and hi Martin, and then hi everyone in chat, and then people talk back, so you have to talk again, otherwise it looks rude, doesn't it? If you miss someone out, it looks like you're being rude, doesn't it? Especially sometimes on George's, you've got to reply so quickly, otherwise it just goes off the screen, so they wouldn't know anyway, unless they're scrolling back, that you'd said something, can it? It's it can be a tough one, can't it? But yeah, Rusty said he's trying to find a couple of more moderators for the daytime. Obviously, because obviously sometimes some of us are there, but of course some of us are busy sometimes. So it's kind of like, but it's just I can't do it when I'm kind of there. But you can't just have one eye on it. You know, like here I could talk to you and I can use my computer and so on and do other things if I need to. But on his one, I'm just kind of, you're just like, Jesus Christ, that is crazy. And obviously now, even in the daytime, you're getting the crazies that you used to get with these streams at night, innit? There's some twisted people out there, isn't there? Some of the weird things absolutely staggers you, doesn't it? It's like, what's all that about? I don't get it, you know? Just driving along, doing his job, not causing anyone any hassle whatsoever. But you know, that's how it is. I get that element of YouTube. I get that, Martin. I'm not that bloody stupid, innit? But a lot of people, I don't know, kind of it doesn't make sense, a lot of it, innit? I mean, why do you want to be nasty? I just think that people just like doing it, some of them, for the sake of it, innit? And for me, I don't get the point in that. I think it's a very, very pointless thing, but there's so many people out there that want to do that, isn't it? And that's the bad thing. That's how life's changed, and obviously not in a good way. Yeah, I really couldn't do anything. Yeah, that's why. Do you know, with mine, Martin, when I'm doing the other account, I don't. Do you know, with some of it now, I don't even rise. You know, when if I'm ever there on my own and there's no one about and someone says something, I don't even give them the time of day. I just think, just leave them, write what they like, innit? It's just like, you know, obviously a lot of it's done to get a reaction. I get that, you know, and I get that some people do these type of things because, you know, their life's kind of messed up and that. I get that. Some of them are just complete trolls. But yeah, some of it, Martin, you know, tell me he's going to crash the car, and it's like, why would you say that? To try and distract him in that way? Just some crazy, crash the van, whatever. Some crazy people out there, and you know, leave him alone. He's, you know, a lot of people really, really warm to them, and it's just like, I suppose it's the thing of, you become popular, then you're there to shoot down, aren't you? It's when ours used to get busy, the hassle we had with Michelle, when it was like, now I feel bad. Yeah, no, it's not that, Martin. Half the time, you go to catch it, and it's like another moderator's handled it anyway, because someone's always so quick. But that's a good thing, isn't it? And you're like, oh Jesus. But yeah, it's, as you say, Martin. You know, he'll be well happy to know you better. I don't think he's on today, is he? I did check this morning, because sometimes I'll just do this one anyway. It doesn't make much odds anyway. There's different people, but I did check and didn't see him on this morning. I think it's his day off, isn't it, today? And sometimes he'll go on later, won't he? But he wasn't there. He wasn't on. But yeah. Oh, Martin. The trouble is, I could fall asleep, you know, without a beer. People forget that with me. Yeah, he's definitely not on. But that's when I wanted to go, and everyone said, "Oh, don't go." And I thought, "Oh, okay, I'll be all right. Couple more pints." I shook the barrel in the morning, the bloody cider one that I was drinking, and there's nothing there. And it's like, oh my Jesus, I drank the whole thing. But yeah, not the first time. Me and Simo and Michelle, we've all had a few little sleeps here and there, but I've got weaker beer, so I'm not going to do too many of the stronger beers. More Corona type of things over Christmas and that, because you just get too blitzed, Martin. Luckily, I don't suffer from hangover really, but you're just so tired then, and then you're tired all the next day and the next day. So we're going to try and stem it, you know, to like a couple of nights a week, especially with SJ at work. Try seeing if you're okay. Yeah, I do, Martin. Well, one time I left it running, didn't I? I thought I'd switched it off. And they said they could hear me asleep. And I said, well, at least I was asleep. That's when I did the chocolates. And it confused me, you know, the advent calendar. I'd had a few beers and I thought, oh, I feel hungry. And I thought, oh, fuck it, I'll have the advent calendar. And of course, I got the advent calendar and it didn't give me biscuit. It kept giving me dairy milk. I didn't realise it was half and half. And I thought, they've conned me. Bloody thing. So yeah, I ate the advent calendar over the 2.5 nights, shall we say. As it's meant to be the first door today, well, I haven't got any doors because mine's in the bin. I ate it all already. Can't win them all, can you? But it was a con, really, because it was only 12 biscuit ones and 12 dairy milk. I don't know what the extra one was. I don't remember. I just kept opening the doors and they kept giving me dairy milk. It's like, I've done it now, Martin. You can't help it, can you? What's done's done, mate, innit? At the end of the day. But yeah, you're better, mate. Well, you're almost there, innit? Which has got to be the main thing after bloody everything that's happened. But it scares you, doesn't it? You know, in yourself, you think, it scares you, thinking, like, what next, isn't it? Yeah, that was £5.50 for that, Martin. And that was actually on discount. I've got to get my hair cut today. Look, my hair's all growing again. That was actually on discount. That was just crazy, wasn't it? Now whipped one of SJ's doors open, so he took his upstairs. So they got theirs. Michelle's was really cheap anyway, but SJ had the same one, but never again. It's the first time I brought them in bloody years, and that just, yeah, like I say, complete waste of money. You're paying for the cardboard. Yeah, no, I get what you mean. Yeah, but to do that stew yesterday, God, you must have felt a relief. Because that's the one thing when I'm ill, I can always eat, and I know that eating gives you that energy. Because without that energy, you're effed, aren't you, on every level? Because it's just, you know, without it, where'd you go, Martin? It's kind of like, and like I say, people just don't realise, do they? You know? It's like, you know, they think, oh yeah, it's just, yeah, you pay for the name of the chocolate as well, yeah. It's absolutely never again, mate. Like I say, and that I opened it kind of half drunk because I was hungry. But it was just like tiny little pieces of chocolate, £5.50. It's like, what is going on in the world? You know, and if you've got young kids and they want that, and you're on a tight budget, you're like, fucking hell. Yeah, that's awful, Martin, isn't it? I can't imagine. You know, I've done a few days. And I can't hold things down, and it's like, it's horrible, isn't it? The sickness, and then you get to the point where you don't want to eat because you're frightened it's going to come up, isn't it? And Luke said probably saved you from hospital. You know, in all due honesty, you probably should have been in hospital, both of you. When you look at every aspect of it, and that's crazy, isn't it? It's like fucking hell, mate. But it's worrying, Martin, isn't it? You know, and you're beyond one still, thinking, oh, hold on. When you're eating something, if something's not quite as you're expecting it, you think, oh, fuck, yeah. Yeah, Michelle got one for £1.50, I think it was, on special offer. It'd probably only be tiny chocolates, but it doesn't matter, does it? It's just a bit of fun. I don't know why I even bothered. You know, when you look back and you think, why did I even do that, innit? But yeah, I'm trying to play, trying to use my PlayStation a bit more this week. See if I can get into some games on that to occupy me at night if I get bored and everything, innit? So, but I say my main thing from Wednesday, get SJ to work and collect him. I don't know what times, because obviously where we are here, how far is it to Butlins? I think it's only about, I think it's about 4 miles. Google Maps. Let's have a look. But the main thing is he gets to work. Butlins Skegness Resort. Yeah, 4 miles. 3.8. And it's 37 minutes on time from West Way. You can get a one or a. You've got to walk to Chapel St. How can he walk to Chapel St. Leonard's bus station? They're crazy. That's 13 miles away. It's very odd. I don't see how you could do that. Why would he walk to Chapel? It's a very odd way of looking at things, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know how you get a bus from here to there, but yeah, playing games is fun. Andy was playing with Sniper Elite with my son. I fell asleep and Andy had me snoring. Yeah, they had me snoring, Martin. Happens, doesn't it? It's one of them things, isn't it? You get you, Martin, at the end of the day, we're all human. I don't worry about things like that, innit? I think to myself, yeah, that's all right. I'll be all right. I can handle it. It's not too bad. Obviously, Timo's got his live set. He said, I can't remember what he said. Hold on, last night, because it's my birthday on the 11th. So we thought, oh, we'll do something. Let's have a look. I've got Christmas set Saturday the 13th. Could make it PJT birthday, Christmas. Yeah, oh no, Martin, but there's worse things going on in the world, isn't it? So yeah, we might make it a dual thing, but you see, of course, if SJ's got work on the 14th early, I can't drink too much because Michelle don't like driving the van. We don't want to buy another vehicle. It'd be crazy, waste of money. I'll have a great, yeah, that's all right. Oh no, Martin, I know. But you could kind of imagine it's your birthday later when you feel 100%, couldn't you? If you know, I know it's not the same, but I can't remember what day mine falls on. Mine's about 10 days' time, isn't it? Mine falls on a week Thursday. But, and obviously we're going to do the stream on Saturday, but if SJ's on an early Sunday morning, I've got to watch it, because if I start drinking too much with Simo, then I lose my train of thought with everything, don't I? And of course, everyone's coming in stream, you're talking. The next thing you know, it's 12, 1 o'clock. It's dodgy driving the old vehicle, isn't it? 7 o'clock in the morning. It's just totally illegal. I've got to find my thing as well. I've got a really good breathalyzer somewhere. So I need to find that as well, because obviously breaking the law is not really my thing, Martin, is it? But yeah, I saw you didn't have the best of times, mate. I know, but when you get older, I know you don't tend to worry too much about birthdays, but at the end of the day, it's still nice, isn't it? Especially if you've had a shit time, and there's some odd shorts nowadays, Martin, isn't there, on YouTube? Do you watch some of the shorts on YouTube and you think, I don't get it, and all these people have put laughing faces, and I'm thinking, am I actually missing something here, you know? It's like, I try and do them for mine because I paid for Opus and everything. Mine was on Thanksgiving. Yeah, of course it was, wasn't it? Because Thanksgiving was later. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, big day for our American friends, that, isn't it? But do you know what, Martin? They always flash up because I've watched so many, and I always try and get an indication of what's trending and things. But I just don't. I don't know. Maybe I'm too bloody old. I just don't get it. And there's all these laughing faces to some of these moments. It's like when I try to work through mine. You know, when I put them through the program and that, and I'm thinking, but how's that funny? I just don't get it. I'm not gone to bed. No, I've been up ages, mate. Dave, I didn't sleep good, mate. Another night off the beer. You know, when it's sometimes the old nights off the beer, mate, are not good. And I've got plenty of them coming up, obviously, because SJ is at work, as a lot of you have, a lot of you know, from Wednesday. So quite a week here, to be honest. Obviously, I'll still be doing some things. But yeah, no, I've been well up, mate. I'm not. I had a few, obviously, Saturday, and that's it. Ah, Martin, TikTok does my head in to the extreme. I can say about YouTube Shorts, but TikTok, mate, maybe it's my age. F knows, but I just don't get that. I'm trying to work these still game ones out, and you kind of know from the traction it gets sometimes. Like the one yesterday that I thought was funny, then no one watched, and I thought, well, that was funnier than the other one that thousands of people watched. But I honestly, TikTok is just going way over my head, mate. On there, it's just like a crazy place. But that's the one, you know, that's to ticking in. Do you know what? It makes you wonder, doesn't it? I just say TikTok, and the silly things. These girls do, but then these girls do all these silly things, and these blokes watch it. So if men didn't watch it, then they wouldn't do it, would they? If that makes sense, you know. I said to Michelle sometimes, even on Facebook Reels, I only watch like football things and comedy things. You always get women, and it's like obviously because they target the male accounts, and they've got all these views on all these stupid videos. But you think, if everyone didn't watch them, then they wouldn't bother making them, would they? But why people are going to watch them, they're going to make them, aren't they? Because you get so much more traction than, say, if I did a video of me jumping around, no one's going to watch it. I mean, my last video, actually, I've got to put my other video up today of that. I've got to find that, but I just don't know. It's like I'm kind of missing something, do you know? And I don't get it, and I think to myself, it just, I don't know, TikTok just batters my head. Like it says this woman has shared this short because and I think, well, I don't even know who she is, but it's something to do with someone I've interacted with or something on there, and I'm thinking, well, I don't care what she shared. And there she is, like bloody dancing queen, and you're like, what is the point? And then the next time she makes a video, because you've clicked that one, it says because you've watched the video, and you're thinking, well, I didn't watch the bloody video. It's actually been proven that shorts actually do kill. Yeah, no, they can sometimes, Martin, you're right. Yeah, no, I have heard that one before. It is true. You're right there, mate. I have heard that before. But yes, I just, like I say, TikTok just batters my head lately. And as I say, that they give me all these things of these people that I don't even know who they are. And of course, I'm not followed to them. They don't tend to give me anything that I followed. And then trying to click off it, and it just goes on this other one and this other one. And you kind of think, what's the point? But TikTok's the busy one. Definitely. Like if ever we're out, do you know, with the camera outside and anyone sees you, every time, like we'll say 9 out of 10 times, it's always, you on TikTok? Are you on TikTok? No one even mentions YouTube around here. There's like no real kind of, not the major interest to it, if you see what I mean. But whereas the TikTok, everyone kind of knows, and you kind of think to yourself, like, bloody hell, that's the way it's going, isn't it? Now I think that TikTok, as time goes on, will obviously kind of slowly but surely take over YouTube, maybe, wouldn't it, in that respect, because it's the one that the younger people go for. I don't know, they always said that with Snapchat, didn't they? And that died off. The number says it. Yeah, no, you're right. It does, doesn't it? Well, with this account, Martin, where I got messed up, I think it was you that told me ages ago, and I took no notice. And of course, the watch hours that you read are not the watch hours that that you know account for your thing. If you look at your thing, if I look on the computer at how many watch hours I've got, and that's what done my head in with it, because I looked at the computer and I thought, oh, that's all right, because some of the shorts were popular, and then I went on to oh, where are we? Where are we on here? Let's have a look. YouTube. I can go. I can check on this phone. We should go to Manchester Airport, Martin. Blimey, he's got 900 and 600 odd watching. An aeroplane. Bloody hell. Oh, Jesus. Right, so this one, Martin, this account, I can't remember how I'll do it now. I'm having a weird, oh no, it has to be through studio, doesn't it? So I've been a Wally. But yeah, I just, sometimes with me, I just think, I don't get it. Yeah, no, I know. It was like, I'll say, I should have thought, let's have a look, Martin, where are we? Yeah, so basically, well, I don't know that. Oh, I'm on the wrong account. Oh, Martin, I tell you, it's like having a blonde moment here. What the hell have I done? Oh, I know what it is. It's up that bit. Switch account. Right, hold on. Let's have a look. I was on that account in the first place, on this account, but I didn't. And so this account, yeah, 244 valid public watch hours. And if you look on the computer, it will tell you that it's got like about 1,000. Of course, it hasn't because it's all the short time over the last year, which yes, she did make me aware of, but I took no notice because I don't know what I was thinking with this account. Anyway, I was just thinking, yeah, yeah, especially with this account. But it's not that. If you were trying to get the shorts, you'd have to get 10 million views in 90 days. I mean, who the bloody hell can get 10 million views? Or 3 million just to do the, and that's got 124k. Obviously, I'm not putting any more on it now. I use the other one. But it's crazy, isn't it? That is like, but no, I know what you mean, Martin. And it worries you, doesn't it? You know? So it's either you do shorts or stick with that. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, no, this one I'm going to just put videos. I'm going to work it out. I've got a video to upload today. I've got a couple for the other one. And obviously, as time goes on, I'll tend to try and use this one because I ain't pissed YouTube off so much, have I? But it'll just take time, as I say. But I'll keep the other one for its beer reviews. The trouble is with the beer reviews, over the course of time, as me and Michelle said, we kind of, I mean, because we've got the ones at the moment to do, but then after that, most of them we've done. You know, it's kind of like, I was saying, do you want to really sit there and do the other ones? Yeah, it's just, it can be hard sometimes, Martin, can't it? Because remember, the other one's probably a beer review channel. And then when you put something else, they're kind of like, why'd you do that? Like I put the Cleethorpes one on the wrong one, didn't I? I went to put that on the other one, but I just, sometimes you see, it's easy to get confused, isn't it? But I'll prominently, there's still some things to do, and there's some different things that we can mix up. I've got the ones from PG to do, and still that other one. But yeah, it's just sometimes, Martin, it's hard work, isn't it? You kind of think it's meant to be. You want to keep the fun element of it, but then there's always the other element where it gets harder, doesn't it? And it is harder on there now. Like I say, you pity people that are young and they think, oh yeah, I'll be all right on YouTube. Not a lot of young ones. Yep. Yeah, I did alcohol free. No one watched them, Martin. I tried that last January when I did dry January. Yeah, mocktails, you're right. They might work, but they do. The thing is with the younger generation, and they want the weaker beers. And then you put the weaker beers on, and then the normal people complain that you've done the weaker beers. So you just can't. You can't win, can you? Like I've got that. Do you know that? I don't know if you've got it in your one. I've done that one against Bud Light. I think it's called Carter. No, I kept calling it Cartier, taking a mick after the thing. I think it's called Carter, where it's 3.4%, and you buy 4 cans for £2.25. Yeah, I think you have to now, Martin, to get anyone through. I can't remember what it was. Do you know? I'm sure it was that. Hold on, let's just see if I can get that bit up on here. Let's have a look. Up to studio on this computer. That's it. I've got it. But yeah, and of course, then you get the other people going, "Oh, well, why are you reviewing this crap?" And you think, "Well, because I'm trying to see what other people might like, innit?" And sometimes they do, because a lighter beer is kind of the moment in the pubs where they're putting all the ABVs down. Obviously, it's the same. Well, I think it's the same in Ireland, isn't it? What they're doing in England. Loads of them are drops, like. Actually, I don't think they have done it to you that much, have they? Over there, I'll have to look at that. That's be quite interesting. I think you're like you say your Stella is your Stella like dropped down like ours has, and I don't think they have. Thinking about it, especially with Christmas coming up. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, Martin. It's a different world out there now, isn't it? But the trouble is, you know why that is? Because loads of them do loads of different bloody other things that they shouldn't do, innit? But if that's what they want, you see, that's the way of the world now, isn't it? I think alcohol, as the years go higher and higher, if you think most of the people in England, it's the drinkers are the high level, like my type of age, and even older, and then the lower ones. A lot of them, like you say, they don't want to drink, and having beer is of no interest to them whatsoever. And you're thinking like, what the fuck? I don't know, mate. It's for me, it's shocking because, when we were younger, you go out to the pub, you have a beer, you meet a girl, wouldn't you? Well, you'd hopefully meet a girl. Oh, obviously even a boy, I suppose, if that was your thing, or if you was a female, you'd want to meet a boy, wouldn't you? A bloke. But now it's everything's online, isn't it? It's like bloody dial a date or whatever you call it. I don't know. I know there's loads of them now, and that's how people meet now, because there isn't this young generation like our generation that fill the pubs up, And I think we still got a bit of that here because younger people do go out here and they do have a drink, because in quite a lot of the bars, especially like the Witherspoons and everything, Jack's favourite, obviously, it's quite affordable, which that kind of helps, doesn't it? But it's like, I don't know, it's like you've got some messed up generation coming through. Just a thought, if you mix it up. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. I know what you're saying, Martin. I say I've got that weaker one, that Audi one, to put out this week. It's alcohol free. It's hard when we don't like it ourselves. And especially she hates alcohol free. Good God. But then I'll tell you what, funny enough, the alcohol free ciders are not that bad. And it kind of makes you think like you're having a pint, doesn't it? But let's say I've got Bud Light, that's 3.4. Yeah. 3.4, the same as that Carter. And that Carter's from Aldi, so it's easily accessible to everyone, isn't it? And of course, Bud Light you can always buy in a can for say 79p in home bargains. So yeah, and the lighter ones would work, especially with SJ working. But that's what I've ordering like Corona and things, because it's not so heavy. But you need to go down a level from the 4.5 to like the 3%. Even the 2% things. I don't know. There is some lagers 2%, but some of them can be hard work. Yeah, I get that, but you have to look. Yeah, no, I know what you're saying, Martin. Well, I will put that video out. If you look this week, I'll get SJ to do a thumbnail. So it's like Carter, which is literally 60p for a can of beer. Because my other Audi one, because a lot of you, as you can probably see, a lot of the beer reviews now are just for whatever reason, unless it's a keg on the machine, where people are going to watch it, unfortunately just flopped, didn't they? Hold on, have I got it on here? Yeah, Bud and Cartier. I'll get it wrote up, and maybe I'll get that one put up today or tomorrow. So you've got Bud Light at 3.4, which is on our big machines, and then you've got Cartier, which is, as I say, you get 4 cans for £2.25. And I'm telling you, you know, it was drinkable. If you're on a tight budget with Christmas coming, that's why I got Simo to get in that other beer. And that review done really well. That got quite a lot for us, you know, because a lot of ours, as I say, considering the amount of subscribers on there, they just all flop. Well, I didn't do that good, but it did all right. Oh no, 486 views. Yeah, that's good. The Christmas dinner wrap only did 235, but it's still all right, isn't it? Yeah, proper. Yeah. Yeah, people, honestly, Martin, you got to remember with a lot of these as well, I share them like literally, like spam all the Facebook groups. A lot of these beer reviews, they go mad half the time because I post them across 10 groups. And people are like, he's spamming the groups, and like they get very upset. And you just got to keep pushing it and hoping. But as I say, beer review is the worst thing to do. I mean, like what you do when you do another food review is so much more in depth. But of course, again, there's so many food reviewers, and then the bloke that does the fast food, if his channel's popular, he's going to be better than the one like you that's spending bloody hours on the prep, on this, on that, and that does my effing head in, mate. That does. I just don't see the logic in that. When the video that you would do would be so much more interesting than that fast food that I can just go and get myself. You know, it's easy, accessible, isn't it? You just go down to Aldi, pick up your food. I get that. That's why I try and do some of them on there to show people on that. On here, I've got that takeaway one I've got to actually put up on here, which was kind of all right, yeah. But as I say, it's kind of like, I just don't get it. Kind of like, and as we were talking before, the effort that you put in, the prep, the cost. Whereas it seems you might as well just go down Aldi, go and buy, as I say, the latest trend, put that up, and you've got more chance. Well, kind of, isn't it? I think it would, yeah, not well. With mine, it's predominantly beer people, isn't it? But you can kind of, the food review gets higher than the beer reviews, and it's a specialist beer. Yeah. I know, Martine, I know what you mean. Well, when Michelle's talked about it, we totally agreed. I know us two don't normally agree with each other. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, but it's just head fuck, isn't it? Because you kind of, it says so much effort for so little back. And then even food channels aren't the top 5 trends. Yeah, see, that's something, isn't it? Yeah, beer's nowhere, is it? I doubt beer's in the top 10 because not enough people. I mean, you look at Simon with his channel, Real Growl Craft Beer. I think he's got like 90,000 subscribers, and still he's struggled to get them real good views in, unless it's something easy accessible. Hey, mate. Oh, for Frankie. Good choice of beer, mate. Good choice of beer. Yeah, no, I'll just come do an hour, keep this one going, because I haven't done it much, obviously, lately, and that, but obviously, quite a week here. I've got some reviews to go out anyway, which I've just got to sort out. SJ starts work, doesn't he, on Wednesday, so it'll keep my drinking down, so that's something, because without me, you can't get there and get back, and it's an early start, Joe, so if I'm not careful, mate, you know, I can't ruin his first job, and it's quite good for him, you know, to get a job here in a coastal place is kind of nice. But no, that makes sense, Martin. It's hard for me. Of course, yeah, that as well, isn't it? I mean, how do you get them to know who you are? It's just luck, isn't it? Need to find someone big from Ireland and say, look, share that, mate. Let them know I'm around, because if people don't know, how would they see? It's kind of, it's a catch-22, isn't it? Because if no one knew you're there, but how would they ever find you when there's so many people doing the same things? So YouTube can only go so far, can't it? I still have a few reviews. Yeah, that'd be good for SJ, mate. I mean, not so good for me. He's gonna get lumbered with his bloody dog every day. But I think that meeting people and everything, because remember, he's been literally stuck in here for 2 months. Almost now, isn't he? I mean, obviously, at 18 years old, although I am kind of a cool guy, his mum's a bit dopey, but you know, I'm kind of a cool guy. No, but you don't want to be hanging around with your mum and dad, do you, at 18 years old, day in and day out. And obviously, where he left his friends there, he hasn't met people here because we haven't been out that much. And when we go out, funny enough, me and Martin were talking about that. It's not really where you meet young people now, is it? Yeah, I don't know anyone in Ireland that does cooking, and I just can't do. So you can't. The situation there, Martin, is you can't do right for doing wrong, because if you're doing right for them, then it's wrong for them, and wrong for them is right for them. Oh, that's a bloody head do, isn't it? Just think, Martin, you're on the mend, you're getting better. That's the main thing. Hopefully, you and Michelle can do the ladies' night this week, innit? Hopefully, get a few people through the door. Just make sure you sign your own one in, obviously from the other account, which might be a good idea. I don't know. Will people watch? You can only hope, innit? I hope so. But obviously, when you don't go that way, you go that way. Yep. Okay. I think it's marked up for this Thursday. And I'm sure Anna's going to come on. Hold on. Let me just check. I'm sure it's on for this Thursday. But oh god, yeah, Rusty's right on the side of video, Martin. I'm sure. Do you know Joe tried to do me in, didn't he? Where is it? Content lives. I'm sure we got it set up because we can always do it earlier. Read a news article today. Not many people having parties. Yeah. Yeah, this is what I mean. Yeah. Yeah, I think there's only the three. Vanessa might come on, or what's her name? I forget her name. Oh, someone might come on randomly. Once we know we're definitely doing it. Yeah, I've got it for December the 4th. That's right. For what time? I'll dual stream it this end. Sodom, isn't it? So I might get some different people through, which is the whole idea. Let me see. What time have we got this set for? We've got this for 7:05 p.m. our time. Remember, we can always change that if you wanted to go earlier, or Michelle wanted to go earlier, but we can worry about that in the week. But we'll kind of get it pushed out, because I think it's something different as well, because I've never seen a panel of all women on YouTube, as we said before. Vanessa didn't say, perhaps Vanessa's not then. Rebecca might come through. She said as long as she'd had a couple of glasses of wine, because she's scared, but Rebecca might come through. You never mind. Yeah, definitely, mate. You know it. That's cider. Oh, it's just fake shit. It was like, it wasn't as bad as what he made out, but you know, I get it when you're younger. We've all done it, mate. But yeah, now Rusty's busy at work, mate, and suffering a hangover from his left winter. He prefers left winter to Frankie Royal. But I see what you said. I don't think I answered about running something out of the perfect draft for the Fizzics, which I will look at this week, mate, just to see. But I don't know. Sometimes, Joe, I just think, is it in my head because I want it to be like this? I just like, but I know, mate, that Erdinger, and I despise that drink, mate. I'm sure I've reviewed it 3 years ago. Yeah, Joe, we were rooting for you, mate. That's the only time that me and you were going to agree on the football, I think, isn't it? But yeah, he had to get one sent off. Referee's trying to give him the South Londoners a good chance, wasn't he? Oh, Martin. I gave it to SJ. I was going to just tip it down the sink, and it's like, ooh. I'm too old for that, Martine. I don't want the hangover. I'll keep to my lighter stuff, and obviously I'm going to have to do a lot of lighter stuff with SJ because the priority's got to be to get him to work, because as I say, he's kind of knackered if I don't take him, especially if he's on an early one. I think later on there's some form of bus he can get, but I think you have to walk miles up to that way to get the bus. So if it was pissing down with rain, he'd be absolutely drenched, and it'd be impossible because you've got to walk half an hour into the main bit from here to get the bus down to there, if that makes sense. Yeah, he done me up, Martine. It was horrible. I gotta say, that was just, but it wasn't as bad. But it's just not my thing, and it's not like one, it's not worth the calories, and two, it's not worth the hangover. But it's good to try it, and it's good to find it, because when he kept going on about it, had I not seen it online, I thought he was joking. I've got to get my hair cut. Look at all this hair. Look, this is no good. Got to get her on my hair this morning. Hopefully she wakes up happy. Well, being married to a man of my calibre, you should wake up happy, innit? Would be interesting to see the winter through the Fizzics. Yeah, no, we will, mate, because we've got that other keg there. Once it's through that other keg, that's it with that. And I've got to do it against one of them beers from Simo. That's what I'll do for you, like the fish and chips. Yeah, no, the trouble is with our food reviews, Martin, because I moan about a lot of things. You see, if I was reviewing the chips, I agreed with you. Although they tasted good, they didn't look right. And to me, an appearance is really important. And the reason I picked that one out and stopped it, because I saw this Facebook post, are the chips really like brown, like where it's done in beef dripping and that? And I was like, oh, wow, look at them. And of course, with them, although, as I say, they did taste really nice, and the fish, which was nice. Michelle loves fish and chips. That's one of the one things that she'll eat. But yeah, no, we'll definitely try and try another one. But let's say it just reopened, so obviously the oil was new, but it was better tasting than it looked, if that makes sense. And I suppose £9 isn't that bad, is it? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they like it here, and you do the fish and chips out in the town and everything. The trouble is, yeah, then again, I don't mind. I actually did like them that day, but I think it's more so because I didn't eat breakfast, and it was like, it was getting on, wasn't it? So I'm starving. So when you're starving, it's different, isn't it? You're like, oh yeah, that's nice, that's nice. But they were good. I'm doing my Christmas shout out video today. Let me know. I'll make sure I share it for you on mine. It may not help, but it's worth a try, isn't it? I'll share it on the main one for you. Yep, say hello to everyone. Yeah, it's a good idea. That's a good video, Martin, isn't it? And at least it ain't bloody taking 10 hours of prepping up to bloody cost God knows how much. It's a good video as well to get you back started. That's quite a clever idea, isn't it? Hey, morning, Paul. Mate, whatever the weather, we're Spurs, mate. Fucking hell, mate. Yeah, no, I get that as well, Martin. Which is quite good because it's quite cost effective here, isn't it? But no matter what, Paul G, mate, in Thomas Frank, fucking, I'm beginning to wonder, mate. I don't know. I don't want to think about it, mate. You know, when you're just kind of thinking like, fuck, what's going on there, isn't it? It's that club, mate. It's too much. And I read all this stuff on Facebook, all these people that are just like bloody keyboard warriors, and thinking, oh, I don't know what game some of them watched. Yeah, I'm going to do it in categories. Yeah, that makes sense, Martine. That makes sense. But yeah, do that Thursday night with Michelle, and we can do one of the nights in the afternoon if you want. I'll make sure I get on Wednesday. I should get SJ's schedule. Big week, mate. Yeah. I don't know, mate. It's just like, I think he's out of his depth, mate. I hate to put that out, but I really do, mate. It's like, I don't know, there's something, because the team on paper is brilliant, yet the performances, mate, And I know what Jack was saying the other night, like Man United did with Akin, give him a go. I mean, they got a good result against Palace, didn't you, Martin, yesterday? Fair play. Because I said to Jack, that could be a tricky one. United pulled out the win, which is good. And they've given him time. I get that, but I don't know, mate. Do you get time at Tottenham anymore? It makes you wonder, doesn't it? And for me, that's kind of, yeah, because I'm putting... Yeah, I suppose that's true, Martin. Yeah, no, yeah, good thinking. Yeah, I'll try and do some food things sometimes. If I see something randomly, I think, oh yeah, that's it, I'll do that. Just talk to the camera, I've done something then, isn't it? I was going to say, I've got some beer reviews to do, and of course, we've got them 4 big Hurton ones to do, but they're so strong, and of course, once you've opened it, you've got to drink it, haven't you? So, I don't know, somehow at the weekend, I say, we'll see SJ's work schedule, in case sometimes he doesn't work till 12, then it's not so bad at night. Could do with that Thursday, and yeah, because that's it. I don't think the players look. Yeah, Porro. I see Porro, like Porro saying, the abuse that the fans are giving them can't keep happening. I tried doing some crisp before, but no one really took any notice. With some beer and some salami flavour things, but again, that was a long time ago, Martin. It might work now, you know. 2-in-1 reviews can sometimes work because you can get both people in, can't you? That's a good thought, actually. I haven't thought of that for ages. You know, where you do a beer and a packet of crisps or something. We used to do it years ago, but that's I haven't for ages. But yeah, football, and at least it's looking up for you, Martin, isn't it? The football. I was shocked because I said to Jack, I honestly didn't think he was going to do it, but you know, it doesn't bother me. Yeah, it's a different time now, Martin, isn't it? And then you could always, if you were doing the beer again with the snack, it wouldn't matter so much because you were doing it with the snack. So that might be a good idea. That might work. I say I've got some to do. Obviously, I did them stronger beers, but like the beer that PG got me and the one that Simo sent me, they're never going to be popular because they're not mainstream beers. Do you see what I mean? It's like not everyone's going to access it, and they're quite expensive, you know. Especially the one that Simo, it's not in mainstream. Yeah, beer and snack. Yeah, it might work. Good idea, Martin. I did it before, but that was a long time ago when we really put them. But I think what you've got to do with beer reviews now, you've got to, especially if you want to get views, you've not got to do the stuff that we do. And my advice to anyone doing beer reviews would be stick to your mainstream beers. You know, your machine one's always going to be good if you've got the machine. But if you haven't got the machine, you've got to get things that you can access in Tesco's and Aldi. You know, not that you've got to buy this online because you're appealing to such a small market and people are just, you know, not going to buy them. They're not going to go and pay £10 or whatever for this specific beer. It's of no interest to your average person. Your average person wants a beer that he can go and, when he's in the supermarket, he can chuck it in his trolley. And that's it. You get people from both categories, food and drink. Yeah, no, that's a good thought, Martin. When I go shopping, I'll definitely try and get some. I like a snack as well. Trouble is, last time I got well, actually, we did one of the crisp videos we did, but the other ones I had a few beers and ate all the crisps, didn't I? As I do sometimes, don't I? It happens, doesn't it? But as I say, you've got to, as a beer reviewer, not so much us. It doesn't matter because there's quite a few people. But if you were someone new and you're reviewing beers, you've got to get something mainstream, because if it's not, then no one's just going to watch it now. And even with ours, it can be hard because it just limits. Whereas I tend to watch a beer review, if Baz has done something for argument's sake that I'm never going to probably try even, it makes me more intrigued to see if it's nice, if that makes sense. But I think that your average person, that's not happening, if that makes sense. But yeah, definitely an important week for the football. It's just like, I'm sure there's fixtures this week, isn't there? In a week time, I might have to do some sober streaming. That does me head in, doesn't it? Yeah, yeah, that's basically what happened, Martin. Yeah, that's how that's how that one went. Not quite meaning to. Oh, Birmingham tonight. Oh God, yeah, Tuesday night away at Newcastle. Ah, Simo's away as well at Fulham. Can't believe Fulham beat us. Yeah, I just got it up here, mate. Oh, mate. Ooh. Maybe I'll do a sober stream tomorrow. The average person won't spend loads on beer. Yeah, it has to be the supermarket stuff now, doesn't it? Because as I say, unless it's the machines are good because obviously a lot of people subscribe to us for that reason. Yeah, okay, mate. For that reason of the machines, which I get. It's not his breakfast time yet, is it? No, it's what can't. Well, soon it is. But yeah, a lot of people subscribe for the machines. But you're all right with Aldi, Tesco's, Asda, and it's kind of the cheaper the better because it's so many more people that can access it. But as I say, some of these things were similar, and I said to him before, I'm like, mate, people just can't afford that. You know, it's kind of like a specialist thing, isn't it? And I get that some people will like it, but they're not all unfortunately going to be able to afford it, are they? And that is a... Yeah, I've seen that, mate. I don't know, mate. Do you know, he did a... Although I admired him and everything he achieved at Spurs, for me, he bottled it when the going got tough, you know. And Lucas Moura, as we all know, should have played in that final. Yeah, we were con, but... Yeah, but that's... Yeah, that's it, Martin. Most just want a beer. Yeah, yeah. And a cheap beer and a snack kind of goes together. But yeah, as I say, it'd be interesting. I'll get that Aldi one out. As I say, the beer's from Aldi, and it's got the machine in it as well, which is good because Bud Light, I know it's quite controversial, so hence all the Bud Light things that we have here, well, that I have. So it's quite controversial, and the one thing writing Bud Light in the text will appeal to people. Yeah, you know it, mate. I don't know, mate. I don't know, mate. I don't know. It's just worrying, isn't it? It's like, maybe I'll stream that. I'll keep me quiet Tuesday night. Tomorrow night, save me having a... Now I've got to keep off the beer, especially Tuesday night, because he's at work at 8:45. Monday morning, do something. Yeah, I think that's what you've got to do, Martin, now. And it's any way forward. I still got 3 cans of that Carter stuff. Maybe I'll put it through the Fizzics, Martin. It was... I'll share the review. It was tough, should we say. That was like kind of survival of the fittest, that drink. But I don't know. It is what it is. I don't know. You got to think what you expect. You know. As I say, if you're paying 60, 120, 240, about 55p in it. Yeah, no, I know what you mean, Martin. And like you say, it appeals to more people then, doesn't it? Because a lot of it don't now, you know. Like I say, some of these we do. Like I've done the skegvegas vodka, but I've done that because we wanted to, but it won't appeal to many people, you know, because unless you come here and go to that one place that always sell out, you could never buy it. Do you see what I mean? It's like I say, obviously the Funk Dungeon one, it's just not gonna. I feel I struggle not having a pint with the game. Yeah, I know what you're saying, mate. I've got SJ at work though, and it's like obviously, especially supporting a club like Tottenham, as you know, that are very painful. That 1 pint is impossible because as soon as you've had that 1 pint, you want that pint too, and then it goes on, doesn't it? Back phone call at wrong time. Yeah, I'll tell him, mate. Saying should have waited till he's gone. They're playing out, Joe. That's no good, is it? But yeah, and talking to Joe, you got the draw against Arsenal. It kept you in it, didn't it? If you'd have lost, they were running away. When you went down to 10 men, and I thought, oh dear, mate, this might not end well. But it did, you know, and that's what it's all about. But it's like that Erdinger, Martin. Although obviously I put it through the machine. That was £1.89, which isn't a lot for a 500ml German wheat beer. Obviously, what I got from Home Bargains, he said that was quite popular. Yeah, actually, that was more popular than the Three Hammers cider. But again, the Three Hammers cider, yeah, it always helps. It always helps if it's nice, doesn't it? Because the Three Hammers cider, obviously in the south of England, we've never heard of it. So you're never going to get that element, if you see what I mean, because no one would know what it was, wouldn't it? And obviously I've done the Titanic one from PG, but people here, you know, it's hard for some, isn't it? But I think, yeah, if it was someone new now starting beer reviewing, you'd say the most obvious thing is to find good to get the first goal. Yeah. Yeah, no, I hadn't, Martin. That's the problem. So no, you're never going to get no one new because they don't know what it is. I mean, this one from Simo, no one's going to know what that is, and the same with that one. But yeah, it's kind of, it's one of them. In the same situation with you, you've got to think what way to go around it, isn't it? And I say, as far as beer reviews go, if it's not the machine and it's not cheap, it's just, I say, 3 of the reviews I've got to share. They're not, yeah, but I'll put them up so people can have a look at them because I've done them. But as I say, I said to Michelle, there's a lot of it that we've done, and you've got to keep finding these budget ones. I know what, like Simon does the same type of things, but it's all right because he's got obviously a lot more subscribers in a way, and he kind of enjoys it in the morning, having 3 or 4 different ones together. One of the videos, he'd done the whole lot, but that was great. He'd done the whole 10, but I can't do 10 beers in one. That would do me in. Blimey. It's like, whew. You have to cater for the young ones. Yeah, no, exactly, Martin. And that, like I say, the weaker things as well, like for me, like I say, I'll make sure I get that one done up today, and I'll share that one with that can, because that was kind of interesting, if you see what I mean. It's like, bloody hell, no special no message, no up. Okay. I think it may be time for me to go and feed the dogs soon, so I don't get behind today. Because I know SJ's going to need the computer. SJ's got some orders to do, which is good, isn't it? But yeah, well, at least I've done another hour, haven't I? Been good to have everyone in. Thank you, especially Martine, of course, who's been here with me since the beginning, and she is getting better. Do check her channel out. Anyone else that sees this video, and obviously Martine and Michelle and Anna are live Thursday night. I'll probably do the Spurs game tomorrow night. I might take the camera out this afternoon anyway when I take the dogs, but we will see. Yep, Joe, enjoy your evening, mate. I'm sure the Frankie's going well. I hope it is, mate. It's like I can only drink bottled beer. Yeah, a lot of people say that, Martin. That's why the Fizzics machines can work for us people. See, Michelle suffers a lot thinking it's metallic-y as well, but I don't suffer so much with that, but she will. Martin, it's always a pleasure. I'm sure we'll talk beforehand anyway, obviously before Thursday. But yeah, I better feed the bloody dogs, otherwise they're not that much in motion, but it's something done, isn't it? Right, what can I say? It's not goodbye, it is bonjour.